Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amira. So I wanted to come on here and let you guys know of some job opportunities and things you can do for money if you have no income. I've been seeing a lot of videos talking about side hustles, best side hustles of 2019, ways to make money 2020, and it's a lot of surveys and things that are not really feasible for the average person. So I'm here to tell y'all how to get that bag, things that are working for me, because a lot of people be like, oh, I've been there. Let me tell you something, sis. I'm still here. I'm a whole student. I don't have a 9 to 5, but I have been able to maintain my lifestyle with a few changes, of course, that's a given, but pretty much maintain my full lifestyle with a few of these like jobs, gigs, whatever you want to call them. So I wrote some of them down so I can give you guys some ideas, because sometimes it's hard. You just be sitting in the house like, yo, I got some things I'm trying to do. How am I going to do that? So let me just go ahead and share. So, ways to make money when you have no money. All right, so the first thing, you need to have a skill, and this doesn't have to be like a skill like a certification type skill. That would help, but if you don't want to work like a 9 to 5 or your typical type of job, you need to have some kind of skill. You need to be able to do simple things like drive, know how to grocery shop, know how to vacuum, know how to wash cars, know how to mow grass. Like, you need to be doing something like that. These aren't all things that I've done, but I know that they will work. I'm not going to have you filling out surveys. No, I'm going to give you good ideas. So a few things you can do Lyft or Uber. If you drive, use the car you already have, sign up on the app, go ahead and give a few rides, especially when it's peak. If you live in like a city on the weekends or nights or like rush hour, stuff like that, it's a really good way to make quick money. Going along with that, we have DoorDash, Uber Eats. I don't know if you're down with deliveries, but it seems pretty simple. Pick up the food, take it to someone's house, keep all your tips, plus, the distance fee or however they pay you like that. But of course, for these jobs, you do need to know how to drive. Number 2, I would say babysit. So kids just keep on coming. And when you don't have a job, there's some kids under the age of 4 when you can't go to school. Like, you need to be babysitting those kids or doing some kind of after school activity where you pick them up and take them to an activity. Just babysitting. You can set your prices, but if you're good at that skill and you have more to offer, set it higher. So yeah, babysit strangers' kids, family kids, make a post on Facebook, sign up for care.com. All these, they're free and they take no money out of your pocket, and it's a nice way to make a little extra change on the side. Next, we have Instacart. Number 3 is Instacart. So Instacart is basically like you go and you pick up they have a list of groceries. What you do, you go to the grocery store, you scan the items, you pay for them with the card that the company gives you, and then you get to keep all of the tips that the people, provide. So let's say I'm doing Instacart. I'm in the store, whatever. I pick up their little 7 items, check out, drop it off at their house 5 minutes away, and I just made $15. That takes no skill whatsoever. You are kind of timed, so if you don't know how a grocery store works, that would be a hindrance, but that's pretty easy money. I just got onto that one, and that's going to be replacing my Lyft unless I really need some kind of supplemental income, because there are downfalls to each of these. I've done a lot of them. There are downfalls to each. Next, number 4, clean houses. Not the most glamorous of jobs, but it's something that no one really wants to do. So if you go somewhere, it doesn't hurt to be like, ooh, I need to make some extra money. If y'all ever want me to come over here, clean a house, wash a window, sweep the floor, let me know. And then they'll actually hit you up, because no one wants to do that. Nobody wants to mop. Nobody wants to keep picking up their kids' toys. So you set your price, you go in there. You can even use their materials. So it's really nothing out of your pocket but your time, which you have anyways because you don't got no job. Okay, so clean somebody else's house. What am I on? Number 5. Number 5, this goes back to the skills. If you exercise a lot, or you're really built and you know how to get results, go ahead and don't call yourself a personal trainer, but you could call yourself a fitness, experienced guru, like something. You got to be creative. If you know, okay, if they do 10 push-ups, 15 sit-ups, and they run on the treadmill for 15 minutes, and I get paid, $10 a session, $15 a session, that's not bad money at all. And that takes nothing but a little research on your phone, nothing major. Even if you sign up to do like a group fitness class like Zumba, you definitely need certification. But if it's under the table, then you're good. Like, you can find people to do it in your neighborhood. You could start walking clubs or, something like that. I think I'm on number 6. If you're good at baking. Another thing, you can make the cupcakes like off the box, but people can do that themselves. You need to add a little pizzazz, whether you're good at decorating, whether your cupcakes come out super moist or your cookies come out super crumbly. Like, you need to go ahead and capitalize off that. If you're good at baking, brownies, whatever, people are always going to be in the field to like want to buy some. There's this lady who makes cakes up the road and everyone knows about them, and we'd be like, oh, when she got the red velvet, let us know. And that's her side hustle. But when you don't have no job, that could be your main hustle. Now, number 7, I have braiding hair, doing nails, barbering, all those kind of cosmetology type things. If you're good at it, make money off of it. It just takes something as simple as opening your mouth, making a post on Instagram talking about some, $10 cuts until Friday, hit me up, I travel to you, whatever. Nails, that's where a lot of money is. If I had the patience and the skill to just like put a simple polish, hey, I might be doing that too. Like, you gotta find ways to make money. You gotta get creative. These are all things that aren't gonna work for everyone, but if you can do the general thing, a general task, follow some directions, if you have a car, the world is really your oyster. And I'm not even close to done. I think this is number 8. Walk dogs. This one is really beneficial for you. Like, the most you probably have to do is pick up poop and like take time out of your day. But you need to walk anyways, about 3 times a week. Get your exercise while you're making your money. Nobody try and walk their dog, especially when it's cold outside or it's not a lot of sidewalks or something like that. I don't know, people are lazy. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not perfect. I don't walk my dog every day. But if someone came around, they were like, hey, can I walk your dog? First off, it shows that they're, they have drive. It shows that they care. It shows that they need the extra money. And I'm not going to do it anyway, so why would I not pay you $6 or $7? Like, and these things, I know I'm giving you prices that seem low, but the lower you make it, the more people that you can, that you'll attract, if that makes sense. Because you're not really doing anything that major, but it could be. Longer walks could cost more. If you want a solo walk, it could cost more. If you want me to take your dog to the dog park for 30 minutes, it could cost more. Number 9. I have a lot on here, y'all. I have a lot. So this goes into the astrology, tarot, whatever you want to call it, like those type of cards and things, that realm. If you have some of those cards, or that's a hobby or interest of yours, it could help to do a few predictions every now and again. If you want to read palms and do all that spooky or mystical activities, that is your prerogative. You have more than a right. Go ahead and charge $5, $10, $15. I don't know how much y'all be paying for that, but go ahead and do some astrology, some birth charts, and get you some money. People want to know this anyways, and if you have the cards available, go ahead and get you some money, sis. Next, because I have a lot. This is how to make money when you don't have no money. All right, number 10, we're talking seasonal things. So I have something on here that I used to do when I was like 10. I used to be a bomb gift wrapper. Okay, I used to make like $2 a gift, and people got like 10 gifts. That's an easy, what, $20? And then they tip you on top of that. Come on, that takes you like 15 minutes and you just made $20. Like, if you really got a good clientele and people are like, yeah, this little girl over here, she be wrapping gifts, she throw a bow on there, you can bring your own wrapping paper if you want. That's nothing out of your pocket and you just made some more money. Okay. 11. people around here, well, I don't live in Baltimore, but people in Baltimore, if you ride down the streets, you see them little kids washing windows on the corner. I don't know how hard your times are. You know, I don't know what your city is like, but if you really got to get out here and hustle, go ahead and get you some Windex, get you a squeegee, like the squeegee boys, and wipe that thing. You're going to get some money by the end of the day. I mean, what, you need groceries? Okay, you better get out there 3 days this week. I'm not saying it's super reliable, but it's nice little side money. Main money if you ain't got no job like me. I've never done that one, but hey, I'm not too proud. It's just other things are working for me. 11, 12, I don't know. We just gonna keep going. Meal prep. So people do not want to cook dinner every day, but they don't want to go out to eat every day. So if you have a skill or you buy in bulk, you already got the membership to Sam's Club or something, what you need to go ahead and do is make it in batches, get some takeout containers, and promote yourself. Maybe even do pre-orders so you know how much to buy. You don't waste a whole lot of money on your supply. Anyways, the point is you're basically selling meals. You can sell them by the week. You can sell them by the day. You can pre-order them and tell people what you plan on making. Get that money in through Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. You got to have all that if you're trying to really make some money. And a lot of these things, they show quick returns. So you get paid pretty much the same day. I have a lot more ideas. Some better than others. I mean, if you really wanna, you could gamble. I'm not saying that's the right thing to do. Don't start any habits on my account. But if you have like a FanDuel, or you go to the horse races and you're over 21 or whatever the legal age is, and you need to come up. I'm not judging. Go ahead, get your money. Art. Now, if you are an artist, I'm not saying you're gonna have the most steady of income, but you can do a thing or two. Whether you do graphic design or you do personal portraits, or Valentine's Day, like couples portraits for the low, charge them based on the size of the easel or whatever. Like, you can really get creative. Yeah, these are pretty much all of my personal ideas that I've come up with. There are plenty more out there, but these are just some simple jobs for people who have the basic of skills, a smartphone, a car, anything that's going to help you make a little money while the time is, I mean, it's hard out here, don't get me wrong, but there are ways that you can make money and really help support yourself and whatnot. So if you have any more questions, leave them in the comments below. If you have any ideas, leave them in the comments below so you can help someone else. With that being said, thanks for watching.